fitness and all of the goals that you have for your physical body for 2022 are all a product and a result and an effect of your habits. Hey guys, welcome back to 5NothinGNothing.com. I am Fuck It! That stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. Guys, it's been a little while since I touched base, but I'm back and just in time to wrap up 2021 and charge into 2022. So, a lot of times right now, people have been celebrating, right? Whether you celebrate Christmas or just the holidays, whatever you want to use. But one thing is certain, there's been a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, and perhaps, for good reason or not, skipping the gym. Okay, whether it was fears of illness, of viruses, or you just, live in some place like I do in Michigan, the Midwest, or anywhere that it's cold. It's a little too cold outside. Maybe it's cold outside and you don't want to get out and get to a gym. So you might have some home gym stuff, things you set up during lockdowns and you were, planning on doing some workouts, or maybe you were on a good routine and you're a little off right now and you're trying to get back in the swing of things. So this applies, this message is very broad, and no matter who you are, what your fitness goals are, stage of life, etc., you are rebooting. Or if you're in a good routine right now, perhaps you're thinking about the new year and what you want to do in 2022 to better yourself, right? I can tell you for myself, I've got some other business things going on, but my fitness business, as well as this channel and social media, I'm going to be stepping it up. So taking a little break in the last quarter of 2021 for me was a good idea, and I needed a little break to refresh, regenerate. I felt like after a few thousand videos, I had said just about everything I needed to say and covered a lot of topics. And it was time to just step back and reflect and take care of some other things, okay? So in the meantime, I moved, which I believe I did a video on how to move a mattress yourself, which seems to be a popular video. But, I also got married. I went to the Dominican Republic and had a fantastic honeymoon, great weather. But back to reality in the cold, at least for now. So, I can tell you when I got back, I did a overall fitness assessment and checked where my body fat level was, my visceral fat, my muscle mass to fat ratio, etc. And so knowing where I'm at now, I wanted to say, okay, now what are my goals? What do I want to achieve? So I sat down, started to write out a fitness plan for myself, and I continue to get stumped, and that's really kind of humbling to say, since I've been a personal trainer now, a certified trainer since '97. So you do the math, 25, 26 years now, whatever it is. And I'm like, why am I drawing blanks on exactly what kind of a fitness plan I'm going to write? So I've got some ideas right now, and I'm helping others, my clients, etc., to fine-tune new plans for the new year. So while all of that is being stirred up, I thought it would be a great time to make this video. And the truth is, when you're in shape and you're fit and you're healthy and all these things, you generally have one of two things going on. Either you're young or you've got pretty good habits, okay? So what I mean is you have regular physical activity, whether it's the gym, a sport, and you also have, relatively healthy eating habits. And so when we go off track, it's one of those two things. Either we're not as active as we have been for a variety of reasons, or like injury, etc., or the things we talked about at the beginning of the video, or our eating habits have got off track. So holidays aside, because most people are off track with their eating right now, it's a really good time to reflect and to come up with a plan, set some goals, right? We talked last year about SMART goals, setting some SMART goals. And, you know, when you fine tune and get precise and measure exactly what you're trying to achieve, you're going to achieve success. You know, you're setting yourself up for success by not keeping it so vague where I'm just, you know, I'm gonna eat a little better, I'm gonna exercise a little more, I'm gonna lose a few pounds. It's not really measurable. And so how do you measure if you're doing enough or if you're doing too much? So the thing is you just got to go back to basics, you know, and to try to keep this video all encompassing and not really alienate anybody from the conversation. You know, you got to look at your specific set of circumstances, age, how well you are, you know, your health history, and thinking about what any limitations or challenges you might have and working around that. That's where using a personal trainer, whether in person or online, which I do both, shameless plug, can really help you. You know, whether, and if you can't, or you're not in a financial position to do that, or you're not really ready to invest in that type of service, then what you need to do is have accountability with friends. You need to have some kind of social circle that's going to keep each other accountable. Years ago when I was a teenager going to the gym, I always had training partners. So it was usually just buddies, whether it was from baseball or just friends that we belonged to the same gym. So we would, you know, get there at the same time. Whether we did all the same exercises or not was irrelevant. We just knew somebody was waiting on us and somebody was going to give us some crap if we didn't show up. So if you're not in a position where you have a trainer or maybe some kind of program, I encourage you to get a social surrounding that's going to help you to stay on track, because the accountability is something we all need. If you're not using a trainer, or you've got a good plan, you've got discipline, then I say that at the very least you need to set some goals that you can measure and see if you're staying on track. So, you know, getting your eating behaviors down. You don't have to throw out everything in the house. You know, you just maybe portion control it until you have a need to go to the grocery store and restock those things. You know, if you were on a good vitamin, mineral, supplement plan, and whether you used creatine or protein powders or anything like that, you know, start to look at, you know, end of the year sales and maybe stocking up on some stuff. That way you don't run out and then it becomes something where it's on the bottom of a to-do list to restock those things. You know, it's the same thing. It's the basics, you know, lean proteins, healthy carbohydrates, healthy fats, rinse, repeat, portion control. If you're trying to lose body fat, showing a slight caloric deficit, something that's measurable. You know, are you trying to drop it by 500 calories a day? Are you trying to build muscle and add weight and adding in a surplus of good calories so that your body has the building blocks to build extra lean muscle tissue? Everybody's got different goals. Everyone's in a different place in their life. And, you know, the message here, as I rattle my car over train tracks, the message here is that you can be better than you are today, better than you were yesterday. Refocus, think about what you want, why you want it, and how you're going to get there. Set yourself a plan, and you're increasing your likelihood of success and achievement of those goals. So guys, it's good to be back. Think about those things. Like, share, subscribe. Love the comments. When I was gone, I had a lot of comments that I haven't responded to or read, so I've been going over that over the last few days, and it always warms my heart to hear back from you guys. I'm just a local trainer that's done some pretty cool things in the past, and I'm looking to do some great things in the future, and I'm more focused than I've ever been, and I hope that you will be too in 2022. It rhymed, and I mean it, but I'm a poet, and yes, I did know it. Talk to you soon.